Fuck this fucking shit. That's such a nice way to live your life, Lee. Such a nice way. Good day, you two.
It's working for me well so far.
And welcome to another episode of Beer Dweebs United. Yay.
I'm sorry I can't join this chat. I'm not in your circles.
I'm okay with that. First and foremost,
Hi, Lee.
No. First and foremost, before we get going anywhere, guys, the Albino Rhino Beer Festival, shameless plug number 1 of one every week until the festival itself. Shameless plug number 1. Yeah, we are actually getting to the point where we're almost sold out for vendors. We only have 2 spaces left available. All of our food vendors are filled now. And yeah, so for anyone wondering, May 27th, 2017, from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 209 Ridge Road North in Ridgeway, Ontario, the home of Brimstone Brewing and the Sanctuary. We do close down the street. It's an indoor-outdoor event. It happens rain or shine. $20 in advance. You can get your tickets right now at Cayman Kettle. You'll be able to get your tickets come tomorrow at Brimstone. You can get them online at Ticket Scene, and I am trying to find some other breweries to sell some. Breweries that are involved: Four Fathers, the Cayman Kettle Beer Works, Brimstone Brewing, Beau's All Natural, the Exchange Brewery, Indie Ale House, Wellington Brewery, Ironwood Hard Cider, Woodhouse Brewing, Black Swan, Nickelbrook, Anderson Craft Ales, Highlander Brew Co., Bench Brewing Company, Together We're Bitter Co-op, Niagara College Teaching Brewery, Royal City Brewing Company, Plan B Beer Works, GLB, Mash Paddle, Collective Arts, Junction Craft Brewing, Innocent Gun, Flying Monkeys, Silversmith, Oast House Brewers, Redline Brew House, 26 Acre Craft Cider Company, Descendants Beer, Brock Street Brewing, Upper Thames Brewing Company, or Thames, a Refined Fool Brewing Company, and Lock Street Brewing, and Cowbell Brewing.
Is their motto, "You need more cowbell"?
Actually, it is. And their video, if you go to their website, there's a video of a cow walking down the street with his bell just going.
Well, I got to give it to them for being that cheesy.
That was the shortest plug I've ever heard you do for your beer fest.
You know.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, it's bring your own beer.
Yeah.
No pets unless they're exotic pets. Free parking, all down the street.
Especially right in front of the Flying Squirrel.
Yeah, right in front of the Flying Squirrel.
And you know what Greg wants, and that's just a little too perverted, so we won't even say it.
Also, in case you don't know, there's a joint promotion. Flying Squirrel is giving out free coffee to anyone who attends the festival. So
yes.
if you go over to the festival, go over to the Flying Squirrel and get your free coffee. Demand your free coffee from the Flying Squirrel.
The Flying Squirrel is not giving free coffee.
No, they are. They are. I've heard that they are this year.
So first and foremost, what's everybody drinking? For myself, I think I'm going to have. You know what? I'm going to have this. I'm going to have a stash from Collective Arts. Collective Arts stash.
What kind of beer is that?
It's just a blonde ale. Straight up ale is what it says.
Okay.
What are you having, Lee?
I am having a Sons of Hector Brown Ale from the Breton Brewing Company.
Oh, that sounds like a really intriguing name.
It's one of my new favorite ones.
Nicholas, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm going to have a wee bit of Scotch. Well, Scottish beer anyway.
Oh.
Bellhaven's Black. And
Nice.
have a proper honoring with whiskey of Robert Burns Day, but still.
For yourself there, Christopher?
Today, I'm going to start off with a Canadian Red Eye featuring mostly Canadian and Clamato.
What the fuck?
You guys never had a Red Eye with tomato juice? This is better. It's the Canadian version. It's so refreshing and delicious. Normally, I would put celery salt on top of this, but I don't have any at home. Cheers.
Is this Louisiana beer reviews all of a sudden? What the fuck's going on?
It looks like Molson's Bermuda Rita.
Listen, this is a very popular drink at where Chad
At your
and I
house.
might not work.
Yeah, but when people go to bars are stupid though.
No, but
They don't. They have no taste.
But I'm drinking it, and it's delicious.
Okay.
No.
May not be very good, but it keeps him in a job.
Yeah.
Fine place to work. Right, Chad?
So first and foremost, we'll hit the Canadian beer news. Nita Beer Company in Ottawa announces its birthday party and new beer for second anniversary. So their new beer coming out for the second anniversary is the Monarch of Bermuda British Golden Bitter, which is a 4.6 ABV, 41 IBU bitter. Monarch of Bermuda and other Nita beers will be pouring at the Nita Beers second anniversary jubilee taking place on Saturday, February 4th from noon till 4 p.m. According to the announcement in the latest Nita newsletter, 2 is the theme this year, with $2 drinks, $2 birthday stubbies for take-home, and more than 2 great prizes.
If it's more than 2, then it's not really following the theme, is it?
No, not really. Sawdust City's releasing a new beer, the Crack a Window Experimental Pale Ale.
Crack a window. Oh, yeah. Open a window, not, throw something out a window and crack it.
Crack a Window Experimental Pale Ale is 5.8 ABV and is described as follows. Brewed in collaboration with Indie Ale House, Scott Labs Canada, and Crosby Hop Farms, this pale ale is the first commercial beer to use the experimental hop varieties Idaho No. 4 and Idaho No. 6. It leads with floral hop aromas and a touch of citrus. The flavor starts with a wallop of orange pith and grapefruit, followed by a honey middle and bracing bitter finish.
Lots of pith in that. Lots of pith in that.
Love
pith and vinegar.
What else is out there? Great Lakes. This one's for the not as good Gregory. Great Lakes announces their seasonal IPA schedule for 2017. First, this year's rotation is Lake Effect IPA, which is currently out right now. Next is in March, 2 brands. There will be Robo Hop and Octopus Wants to Fight. Things will get lighter in the summer months with Sunnyside Session IPA and Karma Citra. So basically, all the IPAs they normally have, just slightly changed up rotation, when they're coming out.
Does Karma Citra make you want to have like freaky athletic yoga sex?
No, it's not. It's not as good as say Innocent Gun, who did their Viagra beer.
Well, what can be?
I know. Bar Hop Brew Co. has debuted its first 4 beers. So their first 4 beers is Miracle Cure, which is a saison, Spanish Red, which is a blended farmhouse ale with cherries, blackberries, and raspberries, Tremolo, which is a mixed fermentation farmhouse ale, and Purple Jesus, which is a farmhouse ale aged in a red wine barrel. Now, Bar Hop Brew Co. is Bar Hop the bar, but they now are a brew pub at the same time. So first off, you would actually hope that they came out with something good, since they had been doing this for so long, and obviously they did. They came out with their first 4 beers. One of them is normal, and the rest of them are pretty experimental, pretty innovative.
Yeah.
Something just starting up.
Yeah. I don't know about I don't know what's special about the mixed fermentation one, but the rest of them sound interesting.
Yeah, you'd have to find out what they did for their mixed fermentation. I mean, some of it could have been wild fermentation, some of it ale, some of it lager, some of it open fermentation. You don't know what they did.
Yeah,
and it would be curious to know. If I was there, I'd have to ask them.
See, it almost feels like, someone left the barrel open, and then the brewmaster got after him. Put a fucking top on that thing, and don't tell anybody. We'll just call it mixed fermentation.
Yeah, that could have been it. Cochrane, Alberta is getting a new brewery. Half Hitch Brewing is opening in Cochrane, Alberta.
That's right.
They will be starting with Farmer's Daughter, which is a pale ale, Fire and Fury Red Ale, and Shotgun Wedding Brown Ale.
I've heard that Farmer's Daughter's getting around. It will give you a cock burn after a while.
Oh wait, that's your.
Halifax is getting another brewery next week. Two Crows Brewing is opening in Halifax.
Another one? Jesus Christ.
Another one.
Located at 1932 Brunswick Street, Two Crows has been founded by Mark Hizink and Kelly Hizink and Jeremy Taylor.
See, what they need to do is there's a bar called the Split Crow in Halifax that used to be known as the Spread Eagle. Someone needs to do like Spread Eagle brewing. That'd be great.
Kelly will work the bar with her husband doing the business side, and Taylor is their brewer who has a distilling degree from Scotland under his belt, because a distilling degree tells you that you know how to brew.
Just like that, you mentioned the word Spread Eagle and Greg appears.
Yep,
Yeah.
you know it.
Yeah, but no, I mean, if you're a distiller, at least you know the fundamentals of how to make alcohol and not have it fuck up.
It's true, but they are two very different processes.
Although there's a
I assume the guy knows more.
No, I know. I just love that they had to add the distilling degree under his belt.
Well, I think they're making note that in the future you might get some interesting, like maybe barrel aged.
Maybe you'll start seeing some beer schnapps.
Yeah, or something. Like something along those lines. Maybe 4
beers from the brewery will include Pollyanna Wild Northeast IPA, Lease Table Beer at 3.5% ABV, 16 IBU table beer.
Ooh,
I would actually be intrigued on that. Peccadillo Oat Pilsner, an oat pilsner at 4.8 ABV.
That's interesting.
And they will also be opening up with a seasonal, the Innisfree Rustic Farmhouse Saison.
Well, they're definitely not coming out with lightweight shit.
No. Well, lightweight, they have their table beer.
Well, I mean, lightweight is
I know what you meant.
uninteresting. Yeah. If they show up in the NSLC, you'll be getting that table beer, guaranteed.
What was the date of last week's BDU? What was that the 7th? Oh, it was the 18th. So this we already would have talked about. A new brewery called Think Brewing. Coming to New Brunswick. Yeah, because they're.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Their one beer is Eureka ESB.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I made fun of the fact that New Brunswickers are stupid and can't think.
Stupid.
Don't be stupid.
So before we go on, is there any comments to touch base on there, Lee?
Oh yeah, we got quite a few here. We got someone I haven't seen before, Beer Core Droid, or maybe I have seen one, I can't remember. But he's drinking Block 3's. Jesus Christ, stop moving, chat. Block 3's through the quad.
It's not a bad quad.
Yeah. He's happy about RoboHop and Octopus, and says Karma's a nice bonus. He says Bar Hops collabs have always been solid. Looking forward to what they come up with on their own.
Well, there's 4 of them for you to go and try.
Yeah. Dio Catania. What happened to the old-time albino rhino?
I don't know what old-time albino rhino we're speaking of.
Yeah, I don't know. We replaced him with a new one.
He's a robot.
Yeah. Greg put in the chat there, a raccoon bit him and he got his pigment back.
Oh, yeah,
Now the raccoon is albino.
Yeah. We switch pigment like that. It's very back and forth. It's very back and forth.
Albinism is like reverse rabies. You bite him, you get albinism instead of.
Well, come on. Back when I was in high school, I had those kids that came up to me and said, "We heard you had some disease. Is it contagious?" And I said, "Yeah. If I cough on you, you lose all your pigment."
And in high school, they believed you.
Actually, they did. They asked for a transfer from the principal.
Yeah, and if you touch me, you'll get pink eye.
That might
touch me, you'll get pink skin.
Okay. So we've done our first round of comments. I guess we'll go on to our first news story here. We've talked about shower beer a lot. Recently, we talked about a company in Sweden that made tiny bottles of 10% alcohol beer for you to drink in the shower because you're not man enough or woman enough to drink an entire can or bottle while in the shower. Well, now they have something new because they don't think that you know how to put your bottle or can somewhere where it's not going to get rained on. And it is keep your beer from getting watered down by buying this special suction cup for $14 to put your can of beer in.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Gimmicks. You gotta love it.
And I'm gonna post a link to this out here in the little chat box for anyone watching that wants to look at it. But there it is, right there. I find it hysterical that they first off think that you need one of these because you can't just drink it. Now it will hold your shampoo bottles and a wine glass and stuff like that too. You can edit how wide it holds and everything. But why?
Will it hold Greg's flashlight?
Probably. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I don't know about most people. I don't know about most people's showers, but mine has like several ledges on it where you can sit like soap and other shit, and they work pretty well. I mean, if the soap's not slipping off it, the can's not slipping off it. So I don't know what the fuck this bullshit is. This is for douchebag frat boys who think it's cool. That's what this is for.
Are you saying it's not cool, sir?
Yeah, I am saying it's not cool. I'm saying it's just shit. Fuck it.
And the stupid thing is it's probably going to sell millions.
Oh, probably.
And it's like,
they'll be right up there with the fucking beer hat or whatever,
So, Heineken is currently in talks to buy Kieran Ichiban, Kieran Holdings' Brazilian lineup of beers.
What the fuck do they own in Brazil?
You say you're gonna get a Brazilian on your Heine?
It's a brewery called Shinsanil. I've never heard of them ever.
Yeah, I didn't know Kerry Ichiban had anything in Brazil.
Here, I don't know what this brewery makes. I don't know if it's anything any of us would have ever seen, but for you guys over here inside, I have no even clue how to pronounce that. I'm not going to try, but that's the brewery name that they're buying.
Shinkariol?
Shinkariol? What the fuck is that?
Okay, I have to look this fucking shit up now. God damn it.
Do Google.
Go Google.
Go Google search.
Okay, and of course we get fucking... Okay, Brazil Kirin is where you go. It's the second link. Previously known as Shincarol, is the second largest Brazilian brewery and beverage company after Ambev. Okay.
Glacial, Nova Shin, Glacial, Nobel, Devassa, Baden, and Foster's. Well, Foster's we know.
So it's been around since 1939. And yeah, subsidiary of Kirin Brewery, Grupo Petropolis, Heineken, and others are the competitors. What the fuck do they make? Beer, Nova Shirin, Glacial, Nobel, Devassa, Baden, and Foster's. Yeah, I'd never heard of any of those except for Foster's.
And that's an Australian beer, yeah. I'll try their website here.
They do craft beer as well, apparently. It might be pseudo craft. Pilsen, Cristal, Premium Bock, Premium Red Ale, Stout Dark Ale, Weiss Beer, Golden. Wow.
Some interesting looking beers on their website, but yeah, like nothing that we know here except for Kieran Ichiban.
But I'm not surprised it's big. I mean, people forget how fucking big Brazil is. I mean, it's it's a world. It's half a world away. So, yeah, interesting.
For anyone that does not know, there was a brewery planned for Smiths Falls. It's been a contract brewery for a while. It's 4 Degrees Brewing. 4 Degrees Brewing is now going to be getting its building. It did get a vote on the city council, town council in Smiths Falls. The good thing about that is I'll have a place to go and drink when I go to visit my aunt in the summers. I won't have to go to Perth or anything.
Oh, I was going to say you can't drink at her house?
Well, Mist Falls is kind of out of the way. It takes like half an hour to get to Ottawa. So the closest brewery to me was half an hour away. But now I can just, leave her house and go right there.
You don't even have to
Chad,
go
how
to
do
her
you
house,
get
really.
there? By plane.
No, I don't have to go to her house. I could just go right to the brewery and, ignore it.
That's the thing. Yeah,
I could make her
ignore
come
your
to-
relatives altogether.
Make her come to me at the brewery.
No, you don't.
Gonna make
She
her
doesn't
come.
even need to. You don't even have to really visit with her at all. You could just bypass that whole sort of problem and just go right to the brewery and just drink at the brewery and then go home.
Now, for anyone that wondered why certain breweries aren't at my beer festival this year, like, say, Innocente and Block 3 and all that, it's because of this. And the call for entry just started. The 2017 Canadian Brewing Awards. The awards are actually on the same day as the festival. So breweries that are smaller, that only have like 5 or 6 staff members that want to go to the awards and want to pay the big money to get into each category and all that, are going to that instead. I actually lost out on Second Wedge. Second Wedge was going to hire an extra person to send down to Ridgeway to come to my festival, and then they were like, you know what? No, that's
Fuck
3
Chad.
different places we have to have beer at. Well, no, it wasn't fuck Chad. It was they're pretty small, and they're like, well, we have to stay open at the brewery. We have to send beer and staff up to Ottawa. Yeah, we'll just stay.
Can't they just go down to Welland and hire a couple booth babes off the side of the street corner?
From Welland? There's no such thing as booth babes from Welland. Anyway, so new eligibility rules include a cap of 12 entries per brewery or cidery, and the breweries and cideries must now be fully Canadian owned. So no longer will you see Coors Light or Labatt Blue or anything winning awards at the Canadian Brewing Awards. Hopefully this happens provincially as well, that if it's not owned by somebody in the province, that you can't win. There are 55 beer and 4 cider style categories this year. Hopefully they give a first, second, and third instead of deciding that, you know what, this year you didn't make a high enough point.
Yeah, that fucking bullshit. Whoever decided that shit should be in the awards should be fucking kicked right out of the fucking whole organization.
Submissions must be made online by March 10th for the brewers. Their product must be delivered between March 13th and 24th. And again, the conference will be the 25th to 27th in Ottawa.
Yeah,
that was a big nitro block.
that's what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Angus Wangus is actually pronounced Welland, apparently.
Littering and.
Oh.
Oh, Welland was in very good hands a few days ago. There was pictures of Deadpool walking down the street.
Oh,
Really?
cool.
There's a guy that actually dresses up in a Deadpool costume and wanders the streets. The Reverend got a picture of him outside the tattoo parlor.
Now, is he actually as interesting and funny as Deadpool, or is he just some fucking schlub in a costume?
No, he's just a schlub in a costume.
Oh, well, fuck him.
Now, Brooklyn Brewing Company was going to be, Brooklyn Brewing, they were going to be building a new brewery because they thought they were going to lose out on their brewery. They had 3 different buildings with 3 different landlords, and they didn't think they were going to be able to keep them all when the lease went up. Apparently, they signed a new lease for 2 of the 3 buildings until 2025, and the 3rd building was a warehouse, and they're losing that. So they'll just have to find a warehouse somewhere else. But that's not bad. I mean, they get to keep their place. Again, though, this story could have went bad, and it's one of the reasons I keep saying if I was ever to open a brewery, I'd have to buy the building. But again, if you don't have the money to buy a building, I guess you're stuck in a lease.
Yep.
Mm.
They're in contract brewing.
Now, next topic is a collab beer. It's a saison that was done with Gigantic Brewing, and it was done in the Netherlands. There was a problem with the label. They ended up pulling the beer. Like the last one, I'm going to post the label over here in the comment section for everybody else to see. They can look at it. They can say what they want to say in the comment section. When we're done talking about this, Lee will read the comments and we'll see what you guys think. But right there is the news story. So, yeah. And I'll post it for you guys here, too. So that you don't have to...
Female employee forces brewer to scrap its sexist beer label.
Yeah, so one of the bartenders for the brewery said that she would not serve this beer. She didn't feel comfortable serving it. And the brewery came out, and they were quoted as saying, that they didn't realize that an artist's depiction would be considered sexist, and that they were going to pull it off.
Fuck, it's 2017, you retards. Of course, the fucking girl. Every time she serves something, they're gonna look at her chest, and go, "So, is this you?"
The woman figure becomes even more objectified when imagining a male customer drinking from the bottle, which is her body.
It's bullshit.
I rest my case.
You can't fuck a bottle. Just saying.
Well, there are
You know
people-
what? You know what? People become objectified all the time. It depends on whether the objectification actually hurts the individual involved or whether it's just objectification for objectification's sake and no one's being hurt. There's nothing wrong with being objectified if both people are consenting.
Like Ariana Grande.
This is just well, you know, whatever.
Now, the brewery is called
ridiculous.
Oedipus Brewing. That's right, Oedipus Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Oedipus.
Oedipus.
Oh, the piss?
Oedipus.
They make a
So, well, why didn't they just make a alternative label with a naked dude on there? Would that have made her feel any better?
No, you need both. You need to give her a huge big wang.
Yeah, make her hermaphrodite.
You know, the artist depiction of these little white men that are bowing to her. The little white men that are bowing to her almost have little pointy heads. That could be considered something.
Oh, they might be penises or sperm? Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't even going there. I was going towards like a Louisiana feel.
I wasn't even going there, but now they
So what
Oh,
Chad's saying,
wait. You're saying everyone in Louisiana has a pointy head?
Yes.
That would explain some things.
Okay.
Everyone. No, you know what? I understand. I give kudos to this brewery for, you know, thinking about it after it was brought up. At least instead of making a huge social media thing, the girl went to her bosses first and said, "I don't feel comfortable selling this." All in all, though, how much do I actually truthfully care? Not all that much. I still think that more than somebody going and saying this is sexist, the best way to get this stuff to stop is to just not buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just mirrors the ghost or whatever that white figure on the butt end of the female look kind of like Greg in a Happy Saturday?
Well, I think what the thing is that the solution to this would be to add more penis into it, because it's like all women's problems that can be solved by just getting more penis.
Anyway, so yeah, like with my thought is, you know, just telling somebody it's wrong doesn't actually make them think it's wrong. They'll stop it. They'll change it so they don't lose their sales, but there's nothing making them go, "Hey, let's nothing stopping them from doing it again in the future." However, if everybody that thought that it was sexist went, "You know what? We're not buying this," and they made no money on it, they'd actually stop it.
I'm just looking at Oedipus's website. It's not even their only beer with tits on the bottle. They make a seasonal, like a midlife light or something, session IPA.
Apparently their usual motto, and they even say it in the thing, is beer and tits.
There you go.
All right. Well, that employee must have known what she was getting herself into.
You would think she
All
would.
I can say is I think it is sexist, and I would buy it by the caseload.
There you go.
So yeah, while I get the next story there up there, Lee, you can go over to the comments, see what's going on.
Okay, let's see here. Dower Black says Sriracha Ace. It's okay. Interesting saison. And Mr. Angus Wangus queries: did she burn her bra? And then he says, yes, a woman with a big unit like Michelle Obama.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Did she burn? I never got the idea of the burning your bra. Like, I know it was supposed to be I'm freeing myself from the bra.
Wasn't the Mata Harry? Wasn't she something to do with World War I? Because
She was a spy.
Yeah, she was, and an ex stripper, right? So
Yeah.
They added captions to that label on the website. Is this a sexist label? Question mark. And it's all about the inside, I guess.
Yeah, I see it here.
Mm-hmm.
Say
So I think they're
something.
making fun of the situation.
I think I think the burning the bra thing should come back right now, because you would see two social justice warriors fighting each other. You'd have the feminists burning their bras, and you have the environmentalists freaking out about the carbon emissions.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be so good. It would be so good. Anyway, back onto track here. AB InBev did what exactly we thought they'd do. They're trying to trim the fat at Sab Miller. They're first offering buyouts, voluntary retirements. It's their voluntary severance package.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're targeting big earners first, so they want all the management out at first,
Yeah.
which is what you'd expect. And I would figure you're going to see something that if they don't get enough voluntary buyouts, they're just going to get fired, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm. We have to let you go. It's not. You're not being fired. You're being laid off. Yeah. And how much you want to bet the incentives for leaving are much better for the management than they are the fucking workers.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
always is, always is. Actually, I know a sales rep that left his job with Sab Miller as soon as this deal was almost complete, and the payout he got was amazing.
Yeah.
But people get mad about this. This is the one thing I don't like about these mergers is there are a lot of jobs that are taken away, but at the same time, it's redundancy destruction. You're not going to have 5 people doing the exact same job in the company.
Right.
Like, a territory manager will be a territory manager. You're not going to have 2 territory managers.
Right. These companies, they get big and they get fat and they get lazy. And when these mergers happen, they do cut the fat. I mean, they have to, because they have to make up all the fucking money that they spent to fucking buy the goddamn thing in the first place. So I mean, if you ever get yourself one of those jobs out there, guys, if you ever join up with a big corporation, get yourself a big fat job with a lot of fat money, save that fucking money, because if your company ever gets bought out, you're probably going to be one of the first heads on the fucking chopping block. So,
yep. I don't normally talk about other beer festivals on the show, but I would like to give a shout out to Huntsville Beer Festival. The Huntsville Beer Fest had its first inaugural beer fest. They donated $4,000 to the Muskoka Women's Association. So basically the place you would go if you had to get out of a bad situation, that type of thing. But kudos on them for being another beer festival that actually donates to a charity instead of keeping all the money in their pocket.
Run by Mike Hunt?
Yes, run by Mike Hunt.
Okay. All right,
okay.
Awesome.
I actually went to school with Mike Hunt. Literally, they used to play his name on the PA system as a joke.
I thought you were saying something. You went to school with Mike Hunt.
I went to school with a guy who was actually named Michael Hunt.
And okay, I was about to say, was that before or after the surgery? What's going on?
No. I ain't touching your cunt, Lee.
Oh.
I don't want you to. Jesus, God damn it. Jesus, man.
So there is a battle growing in BC right now between a brewery and the government. The brewery is in Gibson. They are fighting with the BC government about how breweries are treated compared to wineries. At the center of the story is Persephone Brewing in Gibson, an 11-acre farm-based brewery that grows its own hops and sources most of its other ingredients from BC growers. It has received a government order to cease its brewing operations within 2 years because it does not produce 50% of its ingredients on its property, which is located within the Agriculture Land Reserve, requirement set by the Agriculture Land Commission. The problem, according to Chuck Hallett, otherwise known as Barley Mowat, is that wineries are exempt from that rule. So the wineries can source their ingredients from anywhere in the province. They don't have to grow it all on their farm. So the fight is, why does the brewery have to grow it all on the farm and the wineries don't?
Barley Mowat. That guy's fucking brilliant. That's great. That's a great name. I love that. I love that. Way to go, sir. Way to go.
So thoughts on this?
Otherwise,
I'm on the brewery side on that.
Sure. I'll side with the brewery. Rhino's usually right about most things, so I'll just go ahead.
I'm basically saying I side with the brewery in the fight that they should be under the same rules as a winery. If one alcoholic entity can be on agricultural land and not grow all their own stuff on the land, the other alcohol entity should be able to do the same thing.
I still agree with you, even though I don't like you.
I'm so glad that you guys are so talkative tonight.
You know, I wish I had a lot of property so that I could grow all my ingredients for all the breweries around and then sell it to them.
That's a really nice
Sounds
shirt
like-
you got on there.
Yeah. Sounds like you need to be more entrepreneurial.
Entrepreneuring is my thing, you know. I'm gonna get myself a green
Yeah, that's what
screen,
it was.
and I'm gonna fucking use it and have the green screen behind me the whole time I'm talking instead of using it for what it's used for.
Well, I mean, it's a green screen. It's supposed to be green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't use it to
That's
put
how you-
things on.
No.
Yeah, I mean you use it to key out
Excuse
the
me.
green, but whatever.
No, you use it to put your video up online so somebody can download the video and put whatever they want behind you, like a whole bunch of gay porn or things like that.
Who the
And
fuck
that is such a brilliant idea that should happen very soon.
Anyway, there's an online campaign that has kicked off to legalize craft beer after brewer's arrest. Now, here's the thing. This isn't actual craft beer. This is a home brewer. This is in Thailand. So a guy was making home brew in Thailand, and his beer was so good, he started selling it to his friends. Now, apparently in Thailand, that's craft beer. If it's not made at the brewery, it's craft beer.
or drug dealing.
So the online campaign is to allow you to brew beer at home and then sell it in Thailand. Yeah.
Is that including Bangkok?
I mean, I am more of I'm more a libertarian than anything. I don't like the government having its hands in a lot of things. I am slightly conservative. I'm slightly liberal, but of all things, I'm more libertarian. So something like this, I kind of understand, but at the same time, I don't think, especially in a place that does not have stringent health laws, that you should just be able to make beer at your house and sell it to whoever you want to sell it to.
So, you know,
Don't worry, baby. I make this for you. Don't worry. Everything's fine. I stirred it with my penis. That's why they call it Bangkok.
oh
I
my
wouldn't call you a
god.
libertarian. I wouldn't call you a libertarian. You're not that much of an asshole.
Yeah, you're not that big of an asshole. They need in Thailand is farmers markets. So sell your booze at farmers markets.
Apparently, in Thailand, if you don't make 100,000 liters of beer a month, you're not a brewery.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't they still beat people with canes in Thailand? That's a pretty backwards fucking country in the first place, but you know,
Their capital punishment is their lashings.
I think so. Some people might be into it, but you know. But yeah, they need to. You know, I agree with Chad on this one.
For your punishment, you will get AIDS from this hooker.
Well, that's a little harsh.
Yeah, as long as it's not eye AIDS, because that's the worst kind of AIDS.
Super AIDS.
I think this is the worst show we've ever done so far.
Dire AIDS.
Really? You think this is the worst we've ever done?
Yeah.
Have you not been paying attention to the last like 40 episodes?
Last week was the worst one because I was there.
I
Nobody
couldn't go
cared
last
if you were
week.
there. Nobody cared. Britain pays the second highest tax rate on beer in the whole of Europe, and they call for tax cuts. Now, I did the math on this, and their beer prices actually aren't that much different than a Canadian beer price. So I think this is a good thing to talk about when you look at things. I mean, there are a lot of countries that use a sin tax, such as Canada, such as the UK, such as France. They use this sin tax to pay for the social programs you have. So what they're talking about here is the average beer in England is 3.33 euros. That ends up being just under $5 when I checked it. It was like $4.95 or something like that. Where in Germany it works out to 2.3 euros, and in Spain it's 1.75 euros. So yeah, you are paying a lot of money, but England does have a lot of social network stuff. And now that they've had their little Brexit thing, they're going to need all that tax money. They're probably going to be paying more tax before anything else.
They need a tax. They need to tax those fucking welfare bums who are head of state, the fucking royal family. You got to stop giving them money and start taking money from those fucking assholes, those degenerate fucking inbred pieces of shit. If they're going to still have a royal family, they need to start taxing them or abolish them altogether, and start taxing your churches as well. By the way,
so their tax rate is 53 pence per pint.
Not to be confused with Mike Pence.
No one wants to be confused with that motherfucker.
53 pence per pint. I don't remember the actual. I don't remember the actual exact number for Ontario. Where is it? Draft beer. So we are paying $64.1 per liter. So yeah, we're paying 32 cents towards their 53 pence. So yeah, we are under them. We are under them, but not by much.
That's right. I love being under a really hot British chick. There we go.
All right. Giggity giggity. Like Elizabeth Hurley in her prime.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Hurley now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
She ain't left her prime.
No, you're right.
Has she not? Has she not?
No,
We haven't seen her in anything recently, but
I love seeing her in nothing.
oh, hey,
So- Yeah.
No, he didn't.
yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did.
Oh yes, I did.
So Devin's been whoring himself out lately. Devin just posted a picture on Instagram earlier today. Today I was part of the production crew that put out 5,800 bottles of this beauty. It's Raspberry Uber from Nickelbrook. So he was probably in Hamilton brewing at Collective Arts. Yeah. He's
moving up in the world, baby. He's getting rid of that.
pouring himself out to the big boys now. He doesn't like those small systems anymore.
He's not doing the independents anymore. He's working the big territories, baby.
Getting a little pretentious now, are we?
Just a little. I'm just wasting some time right now because I accidentally closed my browser, so now I have to reopen all of the news stories we haven't done yet.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
Any comments there,
You
Leo?
don't really have to.
No, I
let's see.
don't.
You're running here.
Mr. Angus Wangus says Barley Mowat wrote the book People of the Beer.
I'm gonna hit you.
Okay, I was on Facebook here and I just saw a picture of those wall climbing things.
Yep.
You know, for fucking people who don't want to climb real mountains, they just climb walls.
Yep.
Now there's one that has dildos and like
Jeez.
anatomically correct breasts and stuff.
Is that at Greg's house?
No, yeah, where is it? Because I gotta go.
I feel I should have invented that thing.
So you'll soon be able to qual.
Yeah, but why do I wanna
The
grab
actual title of the article is the title of the article is "You'll soon be able to climb a wall of genitals," and I will put it in the chat for the people to see, and then I'll put it in the side chat for us to see.
Oh, silly English king! I fart in your genital direction.
Oh, the English king wouldn't give
You
you.
fart in you fart in everyone's direction. You fucking.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, thanks, Guy, for putting me in your last video, fucker.
Radar, not me.
Yeah, Guy, by the way, fucking 4:30, 5:30 in the morning, not a good time to start calling people, man.
That's not
Just
Keith
let you
Radar.
No, don't you fucking throw radar under the fucking bus. Both you motherfuckers.
You
are doing
posted
it.
the video while you were telling him to do it.
Yeah, you kind of
the
Good
video
luck,
you
Rhino.
posted.
You kind of fucked yourself there.
They're going, do it. Just go there and text to them.
Well,
You see, I saw Chris and Chad were like, fuck you, fuck this. Greg was definitely fuck this because he was asleep and you woke him and his woman up. And I was laying in bed, so I was not near the keyboard. I just had the fucking mouse on my little side table. So I saw all these fucking updates on fucking Facebook. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And I checked and it's like, oh, he and Ryder just sent 18,000 messages. And luckily I don't have a fucking cell phone, so
Yeah, see,
none of the calls.
I usually have my cell phone on alarm only most of the time, unless I'm expecting something. And I went to bed and I had to turn the ringer on because I was expecting a call at 8 a.m. And yeah, then I got that.
Yeah, bad gee. Stop it.
I know how to shut my alarms properly.
Stop it.
So I don't have the problem.
Gee, stop it.
I did get
Stop
not
No,
once ago
no.
on my phone.
No, stop it.
Stupid people.
Bad gee.
You know, this reminds me
Rolled
of
up newspaper.
This reminds me here of a conversation between Nick and Guy in my van while Nick is spraying friggin' spray sunscreen on himself.
Well, this sounds like the start of a porno. What the fuck is going on?
Guy yelling at him, stop it with the finger.
Man.
Yeah, I remember that. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea. I'm like, well, it might be faster than, getting into the car and spraying it and throwing it back in the van.
It's like, no, Nick, no, bat, no, put down,
Bat, Nick.
no. He fucking sprays it right there, son of a bitch.
Figured you'd like it.
I am moving
I like how
on to-
Radar only got like fucking 2 questions asked to him during that whole fucking spiel too.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
moving on to Collective Arts State of Mind, which is their session IPA.
Good for you.
Woohoo!
Super
I
fresh.
got a Brewdog Punk IPA here now.
Excuse me.
Your character, you fucking punk.
Psh. Punk your face. Mm-mm.
If I punked her face, I wouldn't have had another baby.
Oh.
Ooh, that's spunk your face, not punk your face.
Aw.
Oh.
Dick vomit.
So Heineken is currently trying to remove Vigée Malia from United Breweries. They have a bigger stake in United Breweries, but they cannot get them out because one of the that's a big corporation. You have good lawyers, you really do, and the fact that you don't have good lawyers that read through things perfectly and figure this stuff out is despicable to me. So this guy's being investigated for misappropriating funds and for fraud and a bunch of other things. They can't kick him out because his contract with United Brewers is that he is the chairman for life until he steps down on his own.
Wow. So he made himself dictator for life.
Yep. So even though Heineken owns a majority stake in the brewery now, there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, nice. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done, you criminal motherfucker.
Oh, David Irvine shared this with me on Facebook. A North Carolina judge was convicted of bribing an FBI agent with 2 cases of Bud Light to spy on his wife.
Wow.
Did the agent turn him in, or was it like they
Yep.
just got caught? Oh, really? Did he keep the beer?
I hope so. Really, if you're a judge, if you're a federal judge and you have, or even a state judge, because it's a North Carolina judge, you have enough money, first off, to buy more than 2 cases of beer. And
Well, no, bribery has really fallen on hard times. If you're bribing people with beer at this point, like, really, like you're not bribing with money or drugs or something like that. Something could, like, bribe him with drugs, or something, because if he takes it, he gets caught. He's got the drugs too. But fucking bribe him with beer? No, sir. No. Like what kind of fucking low class backwater was this that he was bribing an FBI agent with beer and shitty beer at that? Like fucking Rontario level beer. It's absolute garbage.
so yeah, he got a $100 bill and 2 cases of Bud.
Wow. And what a bribe! What a hell of a bribe! Oh yeah, I'll spine your wife for that.
So the judge is facing 15 years in prison and $250,000 in fines.
What would he have bribed a hitman to kill his wife?
Probably like 20 grand.
Case of Rolling Rock or some shit. Fuck. Well, since you're gonna kill her, I gotta give you something slightly better than Budweiser. So here's a case of fucking Rolling Rock, and here's $50.
I thought that was a great news story. I giggled when I first saw it.
It's amusing.
So lifestyle, from the lifestyle section of Business Insider, put out the 17 holiday destinations with the cheapest beer in the world. So here you go. First and foremost, you can go to Costa Rica, which has, and these are all in euros. So add about double the price, just under double the price. So in Costa Rica, $2.52 a bottle. Not that cheap. I mean, that's close to Canadian prices, and you're not. Dominican Republic, again, I would have expected this one to be cheaper. $2.47 a bottle.
Those are both like the biggest fucking Canadian tourist destinations too, and next to Cuba probably.
Next, we have Antigua, which is at $2.38 a bottle. Cyprus, $2.26 a bottle.
Wow.
Italy, $2.18 a bottle. Turkey is $2.17 a bottle. Hungary, $2.07 a bottle. I'd actually go to Hungary.
Yeah.
Mexico, $2 a bottle.
Oh yeah.
Malta is $1.91 a bottle.
Wow.
Croatia, $1.80 a bottle. Now we're getting to the prices I like. Spain, $1.74 a bottle. Tobago, $1.57. South Africa, $1.55. I won't go anywhere in Africa. If anyone doesn't know why, look up albinos in Tanzania. Will not go to Africa.
It came up as a recommended video after one of your reviews. I saw that.
Hey, listen, Chad. Reconsider this. You could help a lot of people in magic potions.
The Czech Republic, $1.19 a bottle.
Yeah, but if you while you're buying the beer, they're setting you up for a fucking hostile death trap, though.
Most likely. Indonesia is $1.13.
You get malaria.
Portugal, $1.04.
The Portuguese are garbage.
Bulgaria, 69 cents.
Bulgaria just sounds good because it sounds like it's a vulgar place.
I will go to Bulgaria and drink all the beer for 69 cents.
Yeah, that's great.
Isn't there Romania too? That's super fucking cheap.
Yeah, apparently the Ukraine's beer is extremely cheap too, from what Paul told me, Paul and Ken.
Do they still have houses in the Ukraine? I thought that was all like blasted flat.
I'm sure most of them are. Here's another great little thing. Durham College, we did talk about this. We talked about how there was the Niagara Teaching College, there was another college out in BC, and then Durham College was opening up a brewing institution that was sitting with Sibyl. So the Sibyl Institute is going in with them. Full details were released for the Sibyl Institute and Durham College brewing courses. Now, here's the thing. These things are supposed to be basically equivalent to Niagara College. I don't think they're going to be considered equivalent to any job out there. First and foremost, you have the sensory analysis for flavor production and control. It is a 1-day course for $825 plus HST. Then you have brewing microbiology, which is a 9-day course for $6,000. You have basics of commercial brewing, which is a 5-day course and $4,000. And so right there, you're looking at $11,000 to do all three of them. You're going to do all three of them in 15 days, or you could do the college course that takes 2 years, but it's only going to cost you like $4,000 between the 2 years.
I did the 2 years. Apparently, I think you'd learn a lot more.
Yeah, I would too.
This sounds like a fly-by-night bullshit fucking thing.
Yeah, this sounds like you're going to get a little certificate that's going to do nothing for you, but is going to make you lose $6,000, well, 11 grand in total.
Okay, can we just stop for a minute because we got this fucking asshole in the fucking chat. Okay, Mr. Jeff Mathis. What do you guys think of? He left a couple comments here, and within a period of a few fucking seconds, he basically unsubscribed from you. What do you guys think of Ghibli's? And then he said Ghibli's gin. Then he says you just lost a subscriber. You need to stay connected with your audience. Just unsubscribe by terrible salesmanship skills. Fuck you, Jeff.
What the fuck?
If you're a subscriber, do you not know how the show fucking works? We get to the fucking comments after we do a couple news stories. If you can't fucking wait 3 fucking seconds for us to respond to your comments, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. We don't need subscribers like you. Go fuck off, you entitled piece of shit.
It's probably one of Rod's guys that got angry at us when we were saying you don't
stay connected in live feed chat. If you ignore the people will ignore you. And then he says someone's triggered. You're the one who's triggered, you dumb fuck. Go back to being ignored. Fuck you. What a fucking piece of shit. He doesn't get someone responding to him like 3 seconds after he posts a fucking comment, and he's fucking spamming the fucking chat with fucking bitch fucking comments. What a fucking piece of
that is one of the things that I actually do strive for, is to have us talking to the people in there. The viewers are one of the main reasons we do this, other than wanting to chat with ourselves. The reason we do it live is so that we have viewers there and we can interact with you guys. And we do interact with you. And anyone that has watched the show knows that it's usually only 5 to 10 minutes between things. And people will then usually have us at our attention for 5 to 10 minutes. And then we go
not even that. It's only like tonight. It's only been like 5 minutes or so between fucking checking comments and shit. So Jeff, you can go fuck yourself. Either you have an agenda or you're a fucking moron. Either way, we don't need you. So fuck off. Goodbye.
Well, like I said, we did have that exact same conversation with somebody who did go on a 3-hour thing without talking to his people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go find another beer chat and see how they fucking respond to you, dude. I have a feeling that you had some sort of ulterior motive, so I think it sounds like some motherfucker has an agenda or something like that. So you can go fuck himself.
Get an alt motive.
Alt-right motive.
Anyway, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. At least there's. I guess we're no longer the worst show yet, because we had some interesting stuff right there. Anyway, here is a big thing that I wanted to talk about today. I was actually, and I have an open letter from the people at Ontario Beverage Network to talk about as well. This is the Growing Forward. This is the second phase of Growing Forward. More than $500,000 in 2017 is funding for Ontario brewers. Now, this is a thing with our tax dollars. It's a basically, giving into the different businesses. Growing Forward 2 project has promised. Well, sorry, this is. Where is it? No, that's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the actual full on. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to get the full fucking story here. Okay, so Growing Forward is the one. Sorry, the Growing Forward is the one that's being done by Bose, and then there is the agriculture one that's also tied into this. They have both of them in the same story. So this stuff was given out to different breweries. First, Hockley Valley Brewing Company is getting $18,714 to purchase and install new equipment to help improve efficiency, capacity, reduce costs, and support growth range domestically and gradually. Niagara Osthouse Brewers is getting $26,602, and the company will purchase and install semi-automated canning systems to help improve operational efficiency and product quality and respond to the increase in market demand and increase in sales in the export market, which is really good because they don't fucking bottle anything, really. Toboggan Brewing is getting $44,179. The company will purchase and install an automated canning system to help improve efficiency and productivity. Bose is getting it to implement an automatic bottling line. Bellwoods is getting $75,000 to purchase and install a bottle filler to help improve overall product efficiency while enabling ongoing development of new beer products. Halliburton Highlands Brewing is getting $100,000. The company will purchase and install upgraded brewing equipment to help increase productivity, batch size, and operational efficiency. Wellington Brewery is going to be getting $100,000. The project is to install a new automated canning line. Stonehammer Brewing is getting $100,000. The company will purchase and install new processing equipment to help increase labor productivity. So this is a mixture between the no cider or spirits producers were included in this round of growing forward. Now, so going on with that.
Oh wait, Ewart's here. All right, I'm there.
Hey, Ewart, what's going on?
Ewart, everyone knows about us. It's okay.
Fuck.
So, going on with that, the agriculture grant program is also giving $300,000 combined to both Labatt and Sleeman. So, here's my thing with this, and I'll read the open letter to Jeff Leal after that. I am perfectly okay with big foreign conglomerates being in Ontario. They give us jobs, they give us this, they give us that. They also add to the secondary job market of shipping and receiving and retail and everything else. They do help. However, I'm not okay with my tax money going to fund a conglomerate that was able to spend over $100 billion to buy a competitor. They don't need that $200,000. That could have went to another Ontario company.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want people to think, you don't want Labatt or Sleeman or anyone in your province. No, I'm actually perfectly fine with them. Again, they employ a lot of people. They employ them with fairly good jobs. You get fairly good benefits from it. I'm just not okay with that money going somewhere like that when it could have went to an actual Ontario brewery. So you were giving Ontario breweries that are tiny and Ontario businesses that were tiny, not just the Ontario breweries, but you gave money to Ontario businesses, period. But most of them wouldn't get over $100,000. But you gave $178,000 to Labatt, and you gave $38,000 to Sleeman.
Yeah, face value it seems pretty shitty, but at the end of the day, I guess they're trying to be fair. And when I say that, I mean there's obviously rules and stipulations to applying for these grants, and they made the best case. So, they do have probably a lot more resources to put behind a good proposal on things like that. So,
Therefore, Ewart's part of the man.
Hey, our company, we've gotten grants for stuff, depending on what it was. So,
I got a grant to make the hop whiskey.
Nope.
Now, the open letter that was put out was dated January 19th, 2017, to the Honourable Mr. Jeff Leal, Ontario Minister of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. Dear Minister Leal, on Monday, January 16th, 2017, it was announced that the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs, as part of the Growing Forward 2 program, awarded 2 non-Canadian and therefore non-Ontario brewing companies a total of $214,938.76 in provincial funding. A total of $176,724.16 was awarded to Labatt Brewing Company Limited, owned since 1995 by multinational company Anheuser-Busch InBev, which has a market capitalization of $177.46 billion USD. A total of $38,214.60 was granted to Sleeman Brewing Limited, owned since 2006 by Japan-based Sapporo Holdings Limited, which has a market capitalization of $229.76 billion. Only 8 Ontario-based brewing companies were awarded funding of $562,601.17. There is a total of approximately 200 brick-and-mortar, locally owned small breweries in Ontario that, in my opinion, would have benefited from the $214,938.76 allotment to the aforementioned non-Canadian brewing companies. I would like to know why the decision was made to grant these non-Ontario businesses funding as part of the Ontario-sponsored funding initiative instead of locally owned breweries. Please respectfully advise at your earliest convenience, Mr. Leal, yours sincerely, Ontario Beverage Network. and then sent to Kathleen Wynne, Charles Seuss, John Hay, and anyone else of note.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't agree with this guy, honestly, when it comes to who owns what. They have a business within the province. They have a factory within the province, to your point, Chad. So they are open to getting it. It'd be great if other guys, smaller guys that got the money, they probably need it more. There's no question. But they obviously either didn't apply or didn't do a good enough job selling their need. So, too bad.
I agree with Jordan.
See, I think no matter what happens, I give them that was actually a well-written letter. I give him it was a well-written letter, but no answer is going to be forthcoming enough for him unless they actually show the applications, which they'll never do, because people will always argue that it's because of money being given, like pandering money, basically.
Well, you have to understand how grants work. They don't just give it out. You have to apply for that. You have to.
No, I know there was. When I was going to university, I actually ended up getting a lot of grants I probably shouldn't have gotten because I was the only person that applied for them.
Right.
Like I said, for me, I'm just sad that it didn't go to Ontario businesses. That's just me. I'm not fully angry. Like I said, I do know that they are a huge part of the economy, whether people want to agree with that or not. I'm just sad that the money didn't stay within the local economy.
So greedy. Share the wealth, Chad. Come on.
Yeah, Chad. Piece of shit.
That's right. That's right. See, your nose.
What? Chad's a piece of shit. What?
Yeah, your nose. Your nose is still
Always been a piece of shit. Lee,
but that dried up white piece of shit that's been in the sun.
Ouch.
Let's see. Well, most of the comments seem
did I miss some comments earlier? Shit.
Geared towards Chris's avatar whenever he's off screen. Beer Core Droid says it feels like everyone in Ontario is getting canning lines,
which is great for the consumer, and yeah, keep doing it.
And that's about it. We don't have any other interesting comments because I put Jeff Mathis on 5-minute timeout.
I think he is Jeff Mathis.
I'm sure he would have. No. Jeff Mathis is actually a real guy. He's got a channel. He's got shit on it. It's all garbage. But
so I was gonna say, Jeff Mathis show. He said, but he has a channel, so it's not.
Well, if he is a fake character, someone actually went to the extra mile to make him a fake character. So.
Not like anybody on here would ever be faked out by a fake character, a fake brewery or anything.
I don't know who would be fooled by any of that shit. I don't know what would happen.
I don't know. I thought we're all too smart. We're all way too smart to be fooled by any stupid things like fake breweries and fake people.
No.
You know what's even funnier? That brewery. Yeah. So we were making fun of the fact way back when, and I did get trolled out by Ewart on it. We were talking about 20 Valley Brewing, who used to be Brock Brewing before they got a cease and desist from Brock Street Brewing. Well, they again did not, when they changed to 20 Valley, they again did not copyright or trademark their name. And Bench Brewing has 20 Valley in their slogan and is now sending them the same thing.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
People don't learn.
They're starting to make me feel like Wheels is in the right here, and they got to stop doing that. Wheels is a piece of shit, so come on, guys, you got to get your shit together, start copyrighting your fucking shit. Stop fucking around.
So Bench Brewing has in their name like the first brewery in 20 Valley and stuff like that, and they're using 20 Valley as part of their slogan. So much like how Underdog Brewing got hit with a cease and desist from the what's the one in Ottawa there, Broadhead. How Broadhead hit them because the Underdogs was their slogan.
Come on, guys, you didn't learn from the first fucking time? Get your shit in order. Get it copyrighted. Don't fucking let people walk over you or drive over you, as it were.
Actually, that was when I talked to Wheels on the phone, as you call him. That was one of the things we were talking about too, was the fact that they were having the fight again, and they're doing the same thing again, where they're just completely ignoring any emails, phone calls, or letters. So their owners seem to think that just sticking your head in the sand is the way to go.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't make me feel sympathy for Wheels, because he's a scumbag. So don't do that. Don't make me side more with him than you guys.
Beerfest, Lee may not tip over his wheelchair. That's how Lee just is having a change of heart.
Yeah.
Now,
Are all the spots filled out for the festival by now?
I have 2 left. 2 indoor spaces left. So if they don't fill, it doesn't matter. We're at 34.
And I'll bring a bunch of cases of Budweiser.
You want me to spy on your wife? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, $100 as well. Don't not just 2 cases of Budweiser.
Don't forget the $100. I need that $100 on top of the cases.
Yeah.
I'll make it easy. I'll set up a webcam in your video. I just need to know that you're watching, because that's kind of my thing.
And if you need him to kill her, Rolling Rock. It has to be a case of Rolling Rock.
So 4 tables for innocent gun, basically.
4 tails. That would be quite the. They would bring their entire lineup then, all their fucking specials and seasonals.
They'd have a table just for their lager.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they need a whole table for the lager. 1 whole table.
Right next to the Bose lug tread table.
That's right.
Lego tread.
We'll just call this the booth babe section, where everything's sexy.
And it's going to be me and Radar and Glenn and Guy in tube tops. We're going to be the booth babes.
Okay.
Oh, I want a 2-2.
Once you've had enough beer, you won't notice the difference.
I'm just looking forward to another episode of Nick and Greg review all the Gozas at the festival. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great little series he's going to have on his channel. Quality, no expense spared, professionalism all the way.
And of course, the outtakes will show them jacking off in bottles and drinking it.
I'll be sure to film the same thing so you get the uncut version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah, it'll be like we're reviewing a Goza. Next thing you know, it cuts to me like banging out in the hotel room. It's like, gee, how the fuck did you even get in there?
Okay, so now I agree with you, Chad. This probably is the worst episode we've ever done.
I told you it's the worst episode we've ever done.
No, I think we've hit that point now. I think you were a little you were jumping the gun there a little bit, but
You mean Jay Terrio was right?
What was he right about?
I don't know. It's going downhill, so it starts now.
Yeah, well, he's not right about anything. The only thing going downhill is the fact that he doesn't get to own slaves anymore. That's what's downhill for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of slaves, has anyone mentioned what a great job President Trump is doing so far?
Who of the panelists have vomited at the Rhino Fest? Be honest. Are you talking about at the festival itself or the days leading up to the festival? Because,
I didn't. I'm pleasantly surprised that I did not vomit.
Joe's dad had to hold his hair out of a toilet a few times, you know,
which is weird because Joe doesn't have long hair, so it's kind of
we did get PA Brew News to the puking point.
He's not talking about the hair on his head, Lee.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's weird. That's even weirder.
Yeah.
I do not believe Guy vomited, but I know that Nick had some washroom problems.
I didn't, but I'm pretty sure they'll let me go anywhere with this since I have this with me.
What the fuck is that?
You did buy it?
Camera rig. That's the best. I love it. It's gonna look like a fucking.
Oh my god!
He's gonna get all the chicks after him now. Fuck.
Fuck yeah!
Awesome.
I'll put the camera on it.
Wow.
I can't believe you actually bought that. I thought you were joking.
Now here's the question: can you actually like land a drone on that? Is that like a landing pad for a drone, or?
Oh yeah. Plane is space for drones.
See, that would get you the chicks if you were just standing there with that rig and you're filming and then you landed a drone on it as well. That would be something.
Actually, you know what? The
There you
drone footage of the fest would be awesome, like a flyover and all that. That'd be
Right,
cool.
right. Yeah, get on that there, Albino drone
That
master.
is just a little bit of a small camera for that rig.
Oh, Key, that is fucking sexy. That is the
Wow.
sexiest shit I've ever
Well,
seen.
Chris can borrow it too. Like Chris has a heavy camera.
Harry, you are overcompensating, but I approve.
I want my stable shots, for fuck's sake.
That's right. No, I approve. I wasn't criticizing. I was not making fun like I usually do.
I'll get myself a rig that's better than that one.
How much did that rig cost?
Oh, listen now. Now Chris wants a better rig. All of a sudden it's a fucking dick measuring contest here. Holy
Yeah,
fuck,
right.
man.
I got it on eBay, so I'll check how much it cost the total. I got for cheap.
I guarantee you Nick has one.
So Mr. Angus Wangus was asking who threw up at the festival. Off the top of my head, I can just think of Paul and Joe, and I know that we did get Bubba to that point one year.
Yeah. See, I don't understand how Nick and I didn't throw up because we were just so tired and weirded out and shit from the whole fucking.
I still swear. I think it was the first year that we were late with Nick in the bathroom, and he said he was pooing. I'm pretty sure he was puking.
He might have
It
been.
cost me $50.
I'm just pleasantly surprised I didn't puke. I was very surprised with myself. Apparently, I paced myself very well. I don't know how I did it, but
Hey, drink water. You're fine.
I didn't even have that much water either. I kind of broke my own rules. I didn't drink a lot of water,
Oh.
so
I think we ate a lot too.
Well, me and Paul alone ate like 4 pounds of hot pepperettes.
Yeah, it's always good for your intestine.
It was good for the basement the next day when everybody got there.
oh, fumigate, yeah, Jesus. At least you didn't have any bug problems in the basement.
True.
Fruit flies or anything.
Yep.
Anyone else of the 13 viewers have anything they want to chat about? I'm actually out of news articles. You know what I played today? Me and my kid were playing Pokemon Red downstairs. I found a Pokemon game. It was actually sent to me by one of my viewers in a box for just old games he didn't want anymore. So we were playing Pokemon Red.
Well, when your viewers send you stuff, you got to start streaming it.
My computer downstairs doesn't work, remember?
Well, you're an asshole.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I got to get it working again.
Yeah, you got to get on that. You got to stop being an asshole to your fucking subscribers.
Yeah,
You got to be more engaging with your subscribers, or you're gonna get more Jeff Mathises in your fucking life, dude.
I love viewer hate.
Yeah.
My favorite.
This fucking guy, he didn't get his question fucking read like 3 seconds after he posted it. So he's all of a sudden he's like, I'm gonna unsubscribe. You're not engaging your viewers, dude.
You're fucking gay.
Fuck you, Jeff Mathis, you fucking piece of shit. You know nothing piece of garbage. Who fuck cares what you think?
How's that for some engagement, Jeff? You want to
I engaged him. Yeah, I've engaged you for like 5 minutes now. That's more than anyone's probably engaged you in your whole pathetic, sad life.
I love the heel turn. Yes.
Heel turn? Have you not watched BDU for the last couple of years?
No, but hold on. I'm the one dishing out most of it. You know, my Rain on Your Parade, Angus Wangus, all these toolboxes.
Yeah, but all your hatred's irrational.
What about Travis? That Travis McGee guy. Oh, wow.
Oh no, I like Travis McGee. He says something actually I agreed with, so he's okay in my book.
Oh, weird.
He's like Chad's non.
Oh yeah, that's right. He went after Jay, and then he on that
That's
fucking
right.
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 Anybody else got their Flying Monkeys or a heart beers?
No, I didn't.
Was that a chocolate raspberry something?
Yeah, stout.
Oh,
Chocolate raspberry stout.
You know, I saw it on the shelf and I didn't buy it for some reason. I don't know why.
It's not big of enough of a well for you.
That is true. Actually, there's a bunch of other things that I hadn't yet tried at the Collective Arts double IPA, and this is when I was in Hamilton actually for last weekend, and I'm like, wow, there's a whole bunch of shit I've never seen on Windsor shelves. So got all those, crushed them back in the hotel with other parents. You know, that's what they do when you travel for these things. And drunken hotels is fun.
Yeah.
A lot of beers I wanted to buy, never seen before, but now I gotta pay Jamie back for the beer. Mel says, okay, I'll make sacrifice.
Yeah.
good man.
Send him some of that Beyond the Pale stuff you can't get.
I got a few.
Good.
Yes. Some other surprises.
Hey, so my question, Chad, is for the fest. Who's going to be asking questions this year?
I don't know.
And can we work on some good questions for some of these brewers?
Yeah, and for some of the people that are just there.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
No, you need Chris to do the camera work, and you need to hire like a really hot chick, because that way everyone will engage with her and
Okay,
answer questions.
we'll work. You know what? The hot chick part, we'll work on this, Chad. We'll find somebody that works with us that's hot. That'll probably do it.
Worst case in Ontario, I'll have a big SD card come in, so we'll just put radar in the 2.2 and we'll figure that out.
Well, that's Plan B. Let's consider that Plan B.
I would actually consider that like Plan F.
Plan fuck this.
Plan fucking scrap it all.
Oh, I get it. It's Plan FAP.
Closing the store. We're closing the fucking festival early. Radar showed up in a 2-2. The door's closed. Everyone fucking go home. Thanks for coming.
F is for FAP.
Fap.
Radar in a 2-2 for whatever reason makes me think of Nardwar. I don't know why.
Nardwar.
It's basically radar just preving out the innocent gun and the sales lady for 2 hours.
See, I know Jeff isn't around anymore, but you want to know why there isn't great viewer captivation here and interaction?
I know why.
There hasn't been a comment in 10 minutes.
No questions, no comments. Come on, people. Say something.
Yeah, and you got to do better than Jeff Mathis, because all of his comments were bullshit.
Well, he asked about some gin that we would have talked about once we got to it, but
Yeah,
I've
we would
never
have
even
talked
heard
about,
of it.
2 minutes after you made your comment, we would have probably talked about it when we read it, but
Okay, we're not
you couldn't wait that long, Jeff.
We're not talking about the gin. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Well, even if we were
Jeff.
talking about the gin, has anyone heard of that gin? I hadn't heard of it. I don't
I've
think
never heard of it.
What's it called?
Jeff
Ghiblis.
Ghiblis or some shit.
No, not heard of it.
Talking about Jamie?
Yes, Jamie's gin.
Yeah, James. Yeah. No, yeah. Jeff, you fucked up, dude.
Moving on to Stranger Than Fiction from Collective Arts.
Haven't you had that?
Yep. I bought a couple
for the first time. I've never had this.
I bought a couple for some beer mails, and then I found out that one of the guys I was beer mailing to ended up finding it.
Oh, well, fuck him.
A guy out in Quebec ended up getting his hands on it.
Filthy fucking Frenchman.
I know, filthy fucking Frenchman.
How old is your beer, Lee?
This is brand new, dude.
Oh.
I don't even give a fuck about cellaring anymore. I might get back into it at some point and put some in the cellar and grab some Chimay Blue and put them in the cellar. But
Do a beer review? You want to do one?
No, I don't do those anymore. Sorry, sir.
He does on his
super secret channel.
Yeah.
Right, the one where I have like 800 reviews now compiled, and I'm just gonna explode them all on the fucking YouTube one day.
Well, you can. You just gotta drive it.
All in one day. All 800 fucking videos in one day.
Nah.
You can. You just gotta drive a few hours and go see Lee in a hotel room. Then he'll cave.
It's not caving when I'm contributing to someone else's fucking review. It doesn't count.
Okay. No.
So don't try to throw that shit at me, Guy. Don't try to fucking rope me into some bullshit. That was your review. I was helping your review. I was making it better. That's what was going on. I wasn't doing my own review.
When are we going to see the It Must Be Destroyed on Site sex tape with Daniel Harper and his...
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
That'll be epic, especially if Paul's involved.
It might happen. You never know.
I would love to. If I wish I had the talents like the Wiseman's committee to splice together some videos, including some of the They Must Be Destroyed on Site sound bites. That'd be fun.
Hey, if you want to do it, you have my permission, though.
I just wish I don't have. I can't do what he does.
Audio only would be easy though.
That's easy.
Well, you take some of the audio only and some of Lee's old reviews and Daniel's old reviews, and you could probably get these two having like No, a little fab session amongst themselves.
Hey, I'll just say right now, anyone wants to do it, they can do it. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
I'm still waiting on Greg to throw out some more comments since I'm working on my best of fucking Greg video. So,
Oh man,
say something stupid, Greg. Come on.
Where do you want my comments?
That's what she said.
Come ants, they're dangerous.
comments? What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Everybody on YouTube says, please leave your comments. I'm not gonna leave you some fucking comments, you sick fuck.
He links a video to Ant.
Comments.
Dumb Ant.
How you doing, Chad? What's going on? How's your chat going, dude?
My chat's going amazing, I guess. Nobody's said anything in like 15 minutes. They wonder why there's no interaction with them. Maybe since nobody's interacting, we're just going to go offline and keep chatting. I'm out of news stories.
Well, we still have 10 people watching, and probably 5 of us are the ones that are watching right now. So there's 5.
Yeah, here's the thing. The people watching, if you have anything to say it, and we'll respond to it. Otherwise, we'll just go off air and talk to ourselves.
You know what? Anyone in the comments, you want to talk about anything other than beer, or you want to talk about movies, fucking video games, you want to talk about fucking how the Red Wings are fucking losing 4-0 right now to Toronto in the third period, that's making me really angry. You know, anything you want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't think they can comment because I'm pretty sure this is being screened like on a giant screen at the airport or something.
Oh, wow.
Probably in South Africa.
Yeah, Czechoslovakia. And
Sweet.
So when's trivia happening? That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, what the fuck, Chad? Where's the trivia?
I didn't bring it upstairs tonight.
What?
Oh, shot
I
at
said
the
I didn't bring it
title again.
upstairs tonight. I'll bring it upstairs tomorrow. We'll do it next week.
Well, okay.
Okay. How far is it from upstairs to downstairs?
It's too far.
So it's next week when I get to finally prove what I said all along, that the last
Yes,
fucking
and
chance was bullshit.
The topic you will not be told.
Listen, I'm not going to be here next week. We can't do it next week.
Well, you're not
So
the champion
As the
anyway.
number one contender
you were
for
saying-
the title, I deserve.
You're not number one contender for not. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think what
I-
you're
what are you
saying
talking about?
is go downstairs.
You're
Chad.
You're delusional.
I
Look
went
at one of
toe
your
to toe
3
with
children.
Nick till the very end. I don't know where you were out of it.
You are old and you have senility problems.
This is
I don't
true.
know what the fuck. What is this fucking contendership bullshit? Here's the real issue here. I got fucking hornswoggled the last goddamn time because I should not have to defend my title in a fucking triple, quadruple, whatever fucking threat match when it should have been a number one contenders match for my title.
No.
Yeah,
In Jeopardy, they have 3 people going at a time.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say it's like
This is in Jeopardy. Fuck Jeopardy. Fuck Alex Trebek and him trying to pronounce everything in the proper fucking. Fuck him. Fuck you. I'm still the fucking champion, and I will prove it next time. Without a doubt, across the board, and I will retire the fucking champion, and all of you people can sit there. And
Just remember,
cry.
all this stuff is completely scripted.
You're such a happy man.
Listen, I'll next time, you guys are gonna fucking wish you're walking through hell in fucking gasoline underpants, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna make sure.
A
I'm gonna
lot less words than what I'm gonna throw on you
Nick
guys.
win by doing Star Wars trivia. Maybe I don't know.
I could beat him in Star
We'll
Wars
see what
trivia. I
happens.
could beat anyone in any trivia. Fuck y'all, you people.
We'll see what happens. As I said, I have 15 decks of trivia downstairs. You just don't know what the topic's going to be till next week.
Or not.
Star Wars.
See, here you see Chad trying to rig the fucking thing again. He's been against me from the fucking start. He didn't expect me to win the first time, and then he tried to rig it against me the second time, and now he's trying to rig it again.
yeah, he's gonna come up with entrepreneur questions.
Yeah, that would just throw me off real bad.
The question will be, what is an entrepreneur? Anyone?
Some Norwegian cunt.
What is a green screen used for?
When you look at your cell phone and you're filming, do you look at the screen when you're talking, or do you look at the actual lens of the camera? You don't look like a fucking retard. Anyone?
You have to look at the success.
Oh,
How many people do you have to collaborate on YouTube before you actually start making money on your channel and getting views? Apparently it's a lot.
Apparently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, according to this channel.
Hey, we're rolling in the dough, dude.
I have fucking 24 subscribers. Ooh.
There you go.
I'm moving up in the world. I was at 23 like 3 months ago.
You might get a few from the last video we did.
Oh yeah. As long as
Chad
you
makes
me.
enough money to buy himself Asian hookers, Asian restaurants.
Oh, when that happens, life's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I want you to review that when it happens.
Asian hookers?
Yeah,
Some sweet Asian poontang.
yeah, some brothel reviews, please.
When we're at the beer festival, are we going to review Booth Girls too while we're there, Greg?
Oh yeah,
All right, we'll do it.
100%.
We'll ask them for their permission first, and we were like, can we review?
Especially the Bose girls back. We will do separate reviews for each of her breasts.
Boobs?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, this probably should have been off air.
Yeah, that's further than No.
Don't worry, no one's going to get through this far anyway. It doesn't matter.
I really hope not.
Anyway, like usual, we're going to chat offline. I am going
No.
to
Oh, we got a comment. We got a comment.
What's the comment?
Exactly.
Hey,
Angus Wangus said Google paid me $217 this month.
Well, you're doing way better than the rest of us, dude.
Why?
Way fucking better.
Google
I think
paid him for
Google,
what?
I think Google's only paid Lee $217 in like 10 years.
Pretty much. So congratulations, Mr. Angus Wangus. You're doing way better than any of us ever have.
I gotta
check this guy's
3 years.
I gotta check his fucking channel out now. Holy shit.
I'm
He has
already
a
on it.
channel?
I'm on it.
I gotta see what the fuck he's doing.
Probably nothing but Jagger reviews.
Oh shit, he's got 9,000 subscribers.
Mr.
Wow.
Angus Wangus, show me the ways.
what is this?
He pays for them, just like everybody else.
No, he's
Now
got
that's
a
a true entrepreneur.
lot of views.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? He hasn't uploaded anything in a year except for this one video. So,
Must be a nice
Yeah.
video.
well, hey, he knows something we don't.
Yeah, and he's just coasting on, he's just collecting royalties now. He's
Yeah.
like the,
Sweet.
he's like the,
Speaking of
what you call it,
royalties.
Scott. He's like the Scott Baio of YouTube.
Yeah,
Chachi.
just not as much of a douchebag. That's all.
I think a bigger douchebag, to be honest with you.
Wait, who's
Well, yeah, but you're trying hard to be a heel. And it's really cute. I love it. It's really cute. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there.
Yes.
you were
yes,
fuzzy
yes.
motherfucker?
When's
Huh?
York gonna have his own channel?
I don't know.
You had 2 failed channels. I don't know what's going on.
No, the second channel was created. I said, Joe, if I start a channel, he has to start one, and I did, and he, or my second one, and he never obliged. He said he would.
Yeah, well,
so
you
I
believe
quit.
Joe. That was
Joe. You only tell him Joe is. Joe's a pussy.
Yeah.
he is a pussy.
Pussy.
That was your mistake, Heward. You
heard
believed
me,
Joe.
Joe.
If any of you
Fucking think
have
I don't know
even
nothing?
if any of you have even just a microphone and a pair of earbuds, you can join us. I'm going to post right over here. And yeah, you are a geek of YouTube, all that electrical stuff. I'm going to post right over here. Before we go offline, I'm posting it right now. The join link to come and chat with us offline.
Ooh, that would be sexy.
Motherfuckers.
Yep. You will be vetted for future panels. And let's just say
Yeah.
no one else has made the cut in some time because most of you idiots in the comments are just that.
I think I
Most
was
of
the
your
last one that
garbage.
made the cut.
Right
Was
there.
that the last one that made the cut?
Yeah,
You
you're
are.
the one, unfortunately.
Also offline. I'm
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're going
So you
offline
can
now.
see the
Thank you,
standards are not
everybody.
that high.
The standards are not high. Chris is here. We
Peters?
are going offline.
Jay
Thank you very
Terry
much for
owns
watching.
slaves.
Chris
Next
Peters.
next week we will do our beer news, and then we will do some trivia. So
yeah,
again,
before you
all
go-
you have to do is follow that link and have a microphone. Before I go, what?
I love Chris Peters.
Okay, bye guys.
Love him too. We should do a men's.
Chris
march.
Peters shot that woman.
Too many rights.
Yeah, he did.